So this podcast is sponsored by Fiener's Freshest. All your vintage needs, from hats to beanies to pullovers to windbreakers to vintage shirts to sneakers, as well as refurbishing if you got any old shoes or you got any old hats. He also provides those services as well, Fiener's Freshest. Check them out. This podcast is also sponsored by Emperor Supply Co. If you're looking for a premium pomade, they got you. If you're looking for some beard oil, they got you. They also got merch, so go check them out. They're all out of the IE, where I'm from. Men, get right. Go check out their page. Ladies, get your men right. Go check out the page. Emperor Supply Co. Enjoy the episode.
About though, dog. Nah, I don't brag about it. I'm like that guy though. Honestly, like I'll pull up to places and people are like, holy shit. Like,
I mean, I like it. Like I'll post some pictures about it.
That's my life. Like you.
Alright, guys, ready? 3, 2, 1. And we're live. Welcome to another episode of Dad Knows Best Podcast. I'm your host, Rob Vega, a.k.a. Robbery, a.k.a. Dad. Before we continue, can you guys please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends? We'd all really appreciate it. Back to the show. We got 3 guests in here. We got 2 returners. We got a first-timer in here, Degen. Everybody say hi to Degen. What's up?
What's up?
Everybody welcome Degen. We got Master Vix in here, and we got Albert in here. Say what's up.
What up?
What is cracking, guys?
I know everybody's all talkative and then everyone's quiet. As soon as we hit the live button, or what?
Shit just got real.
Shit just got real, yeah.
For those of you that know me, don't forget Mr. Camote on the OnlyFans.
Anybody else got any AKs?
Quick little plug.
You guys got any AKs? What about you, Vic?
I'm good with masturbating.
Yeah, what about you?
Just Degen 64. That's
Degen
it.
64?
Simple.
All day.
Sorry, guys. I'm the only little slut on this podcast today.
You're only what?
I'm the only little slut, apparently.
Slut? I mean, I got AKs. I said them in the beginning. We aight.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm jealous of yours, to be honest.
Are you?
The stepdad is a good one, bro. It's
Stepdad,
I feel that can be... It can be
profitable.
Not only profitable, but utilized in so many ways.
Absolutely. And I do. It's fun.
I'm so proud
you know what I mean? It's fun. Our main and kind of special guest is Degen. It's his first time on the podcast. How do we know each other? So, I mean, it's hard for me to explain how I know you because I hate saying my dad. So, like, I'm gonna let you explain it because I don't like saying that word about myself and how we, it don't sound right to me.
It sounds weird.
Yeah.
Basically, just a few years back, I got into the car scene. I had a dude hit me up randomly on Instagram. Just bought a new Charger, fresh to the car scene. Never really messed with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And had a dude hit me up. Was like, "Yo, we got VIP spots to a show. You interested? Your car's nice." I'm like, "All right, yeah, for sure. Like, this seems legit."
Yeah.
And it was Rich. Shout out to Scat Pat Rich.
Yeah. Rich, he's been on here before. Yeah.
So he hit me up, and I rolled up, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like, it was a whole crew. It was what's known as now the Fast Company out at local Car Fest.
Yeah.
And they invited me out. Me and my pops rolled, and they invited me out to dinner afterwards, and like we just kicked it, and then just started hanging around the club more, and like it's not just like a car club, it's like low-key like a family. Like, they established that, like, it's legit. Like, I give your dad props, and like that's why like I feel honored to be a part of that.
Yeah.
So like, because that's what I'm into, like, and then just
tight
randomly
knit stuff, tight knit, yeah,
exactly,
family shit.
Like, there ain't no drama, like nobody, everyone's on point, like everyone is the same kind of, everyone brings the same thing to the table.
Yeah.
And then just, I think one of the random, I don't know what the first trip was or what the first show was that I met you, but we just kind of clicked because it was kind of cool, that you were kind of around that with your dad, how I'm grown up around my dad with that. Born and raised into that kind of scene.
Yeah.
But
so that's kind of how we met, right?
Pretty much.
And I think when we first met too, I don't even know what show or what it was, but I just remember you being super chill. You know what I mean? You had
just
a
a
sick
laid
car.
back guy.
Yeah, that was like your character as far as like identifying everyone. Like, oh, he's a chill one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, always just down.
Yeah, and honestly, dude, I think early on, like maybe first or second month I started the podcast, you actually hit me up, you DM'd me, and you're like, "Hey, bro, I fucking love your shit, dude." Like, you're telling me that you listen to it at work and shit.
Yeah, I was about it, dude. I'd be bored at work on night shift, just pop up YouTube and start fucking listening to this shit just while I'm knocking out my work.
Yeah.
Make the hours go by, and I thought it was a shit. I kept hitting you up, and glad we finally linked up.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, and then I was like, hell yeah, you can come on. You know what I mean? Like, I was always down for it, and it was always on my radar. You know what I mean? And I guess this time around it just happened, so we made it happen. But yeah, and I appreciate that. I mean, you was always with the shits early on, like a fan early on, and then even when we were talking off air, you were aware of some of the shit that Albert, you know, you were aware of him, like, you know who he is because you watched the episodes, you watched the podcast. So that's what's up, dude. I appreciate that.
Mr. Beer Master over here.
Yeah,
a little bit, something like that.
A little bit. Speaking of that, do you want to tell everybody about your new little promotion job or not?
Oh,
it's up
yeah,
to you.
yeah, I don't mind. So, I'm actually proud to say that officially, for me, it feels good that I get to finally put the gun up. I no longer have to carry a gun for a living. I guess some people would be like, oh, like, no, I'm not a cop. I was just a security in the cannabis industry. But now I'm actually going back to what I actually enjoyed, and that's the beer industry.
Yeah.
So I got offered a job which pays a little bit more than I was making down in the security world to be part of the draft technician world.
Nice.
And I'm hella cool with this. So
I'm happy for you.
So I officially put in my resignation, and starting Monday I will be a draft beer technician. So any of you guys, if you got a lot of foam in your draft, call your boy.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, dude. That's what's up.
So yeah, moving up, and you know it's.
All right, Vic, what's up? What's going on over there?
What's up, Vic?
What up, man?
How was your week?
It's been busy at work, you know. I fucking get here late.
You do
leave early, come late, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I know. I think the other day I was on my way home and I asked if you wanted something because I was grabbing food, and honestly, I thought you were out here just bullshitting. Like, after work, you go kick it, you go do your own thing, which is fine. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But I called you. You were literally at work. It was like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like building an engine and
literally,
yeah,
building a fucking engine.
Yeah. I like FaceTimed him. He was like, "Oh, you're really at work."
I was surprised.
You ate fugazi tonight.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, you're really working? Okay, all right. Well, you got food waiting for you at the house."
It's good. Sometimes I like have a beer, you know, and like, you know, I'll just be like goofy when I get home, and he'll be like, "What the fuck? You're out there kicking it, or you working?" And shit, because I'll be like, "I'm just at work, bro."
Yeah,
like,
supposed to come home drunk, come home buzzed or some shit. You know what I mean? Hey, but you know what though? Like, I kind of like. I'm happy for him too, though, because I know you said the work environment is way better.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. From any other job I've ever had, bro. Like, just everything's going so smoothly.
Yeah,
like, you know, I'm making money. I have fun at work, and like I'm enjoying what I do again. You know.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that's
all it is about life.
So what is it? What exactly is it that you do, Vic? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm a mechanic, like like bumper to bumper, like I do everything.
And is that from like a regular vehicle or is it off-road vehicles?
No, I just work at a dealership right here down the street. So,
okay, dope.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude.
That's gangster, bro.
Yeah. So that's what's up. I mean, any future plans with the Jeep up in the air right now?
Up in the air.
Because Albert mentioned that he'd been noticing your posts on
Instagram
decisions on your Jeep. You know what I mean? Do you know what you want to do? Have an idea? Do you not want to tell anyone yet?
A lot of yes and no's on Instagram stories.
Yeah. So I don't think I'll get rid of it. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. But I might get like a second car. Like, there's been like trucks coming in, like in the work, where I'm like, damn, that looks cool. Damn, that looks cool.
Yeah.
And then like it'd be like something I could tow my Jeep with, so I could just
because
this weekend we just went off roading and my wheels came off the ground.
Yeah. Right.
And like I'm like, damn, dude. Like, what if like something happens?
Right.
Or, like, you know, so I'm just like a nice truck, or like how we were saying, like a Suburban, which like brings in like this guy. He's just like always into like the off-roading scene. We're just watching his vlogs and stuff.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, you know, fucking piggybacking off of that, that's kind of like how I knew it would be interesting for you to come, because you know Evo's into off-roading, so am I, and we kind of got more into it during COVID. Before that, we were kind of into it, you know, and we got more into it during COVID, and then I know Vic actually got us like probably more into it. I feel like
deeper, because I knew like spots and like I knew like people, and
all it takes is the people you know.
Right.
And you just keep attracting more and more and more, and like everybody's like cool. Like whenever you're off roading, like everybody's like happy and like, you know, just
camping and shit.
It's a community.
So when you guys go off roading, what's your guys' stomping grounds? If you guys don't mind me asking.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. I feel like like.
What do you mean stomping ground?
I
Like,
guess
where do you guys go take
the
your
most.
Jeeps or the trucks?
Oh,
Where do you
like
guys
go
go?
take
Where
them?
do you guys go get stuck at? And what?
Yeah. Well, I mean, for us, like, if we're keeping it local, like, we normally just go to Corona.
Okay.
Like, they got mountains over there and shit, so we'll go hit that. I mean,
We go to Ocotillo Wells and Anza and stuff.
yeah, we've been
Right
there
on.
like 3 times. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tocatio, and then where did we go last weekend?
We went to Lido Creek.
Yeah,
No, okay.
that was hard.
You know, Lido Creek. I don't know if you saw my post when I did the Bonita Falls.
Mhm.
It's literally right there.
Yeah.
That's where the waterfall.
yeah,
that
yeah,
waterfall
yeah, I remember
goes.
that. I remember
It's
that,
right
yeah.
there by Lido Creek. It's
All of-
literally
yeah.
you follow that dry creek all the way to the top, and
Yeah.
you get to Bonita Falls.
Got it.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
all up
gangster.
along these mountains from like Azusa to like
Oh
Lido Creek,
man,
there's, like,
and you know
trails
what?
stuff,
Those are
yeah.
some freaking super scenic areas, man. Those
Yeah.
are just some beautiful spots.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sick over there. I was like, oh, dude, it's tight. You know, it was an easy trail when we went, and then like there were some hard areas, but it was easy most of the way. But like the hard areas are actually enjoyable. Like you're like,
Yeah.
like the homie had to like back up, readjust, back up,
Yup.
readjust. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then you
that was
hit
scary.
a fucking expert ass hill for the first time with your 37s and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Well,
that
we
was-
hyped them up a little bit, and I don't know if that was.
I
a
just
good
woke up.
thing.
I just woke up from a nap, dude.
Little encouragement.
Yeah, I just woke up from a nap and I like walked. I was like trying to wake up, walking, and I was like, "Hey, dude, these guys are hitting this hill over here. Like, come look." Because when we passed it, we were like, "Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy." Nah.
Nobody.
Yeah, he pointed it out. He's like, "Yo, look at this hill." I'm like, "Oh, fuck that," you know. But like, we're going up the trail, and then like right as we got to the top of where the camp is, like that little like fucking insane trail is just like right. It's like right off the trail. You know what I mean? Into the camp.
Right.
So and then when we were up there, some dudes started hitting it, and we're like, "Oh fuck, hit it, motherfucker!"
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
two
they got it.
guys with like smaller tires than me hit it, so they were like, "Go, go, go!" I was like, "All right."
You kind of
cool."
did it pretty quick, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like you did like.
Well, I saw the guy before me hit it, and he like picked the perfect line, and I was like, "That line looks good." I was like, "Yeah,
That's what it's
okay.
all about. Line,
Yeah.
line choice.
Yeah. Degen knows all about that.
Oh,
When
yeah.
in doubt, pin it out.
So,
Yeah.
so what is
That's
this,
what I had
So
to
what
do.
is this line choice for someone that has no clue what off-roading is?
Right.
So like,
Like this
let's
guy.
say the
Let's
trail.
explain it.
Let's say the hill or the trail is pretty thick, right? And like, let's say it's rocky. It's got ruts this way, ruts that way.
Okay.
So you're looking for a way to maneuver your vehicle up. So like, you know, when I was hitting it,
Yeah.
I started off here,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I ended up
Yeah,
all the
on
way
the
over
other
here.
side,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like,
Yep.
because I had to like,
Yeah.
you know,
So
like,
are you
angle it
finesse
sideways.
it?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
So just to like kind of like throw my 2 cents in there, is it you're following someone else's tracks, or
Not
or-
always.
or are you creating your own?
A little
It
bit
could
of
be
both,
both,
right?
it's
a little bit of
yeah,
both.
maybe you just wing it halfway
Really?
through and you're like, fuck it, we're going this way now,
Yeah.
and then you make it. Or maybe you don't.
So
you
it's
know?
literally a 50-50.
Yeah.
I'm either gonna make it or I'm not.
That's like
Yeah.
the exciting
Kinda.
part. I think
Yes.
about like people that are enthusiasts is
Mhm.
like it's a challenge.
Okay.
Right,
Like you
right.
want to challenge yourself, but to like know like where you can make it.
Okay.
You know, like when you're driving
right.
down the freeway, you know like, hey, my lane ain't moving. I'm
Right.
gonna move over because that lane's gonna, you know what I mean,
Right.
start swerving. So it's like you take that kind of challenge and that mentality, and like you want to know what the smoothest route is. That's
Right.
not gonna
Right.
beat your shit.
Because I'm tripping out because on the videos you showed us earlier today, we saw El Caminos freaking climbing
Yeah.
some,
Yeah.
El Caminos.
Yeah, we were-
climbing some steep ass hills. It's
Yeah.
like
We were watching a vlog.
that's
on,
crazy.
on-
Half car, half truck,
Yeah.
making it up a steep ass hill. Like
Yeah, because we were watching earlier, right before the pod. We were watching some vlogs of Degen's homies. They did some vlogs on King of the Hammer, so we were just checking that shit out. And yeah, we just saw fucking Camino lifted. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
4x4.
that was some gang.
Yeah.
Tell me you wouldn't spend some money on that shit though. Just to be on the 91 or the 60, just
With one of those motherfuckers,
you know.
might as well just drive a truck, right? But I mean, that's pretty wild that it was out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
It
that's
really
kind
was.
of, I mean, and that's I feel like that's kind of the thing in the off-road world. Like having like something unique is actually
Yeah,
like
you're
the
gonna prove
thing,
a
right?
point.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like the car scene, just like anything. Like,
Exactly.
It's your unique thing, and like you're gonna. You could see like people that aren't into it or don't know much about it, like they see some shit like that, and it's like, holy shit! Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what's going on out there.
It's
Right.
super intriguing.
Yeah.
It's just,
So that's
what gets more
it's
people
definitely
in.
taboo. Like in a way, like not like crazy, but
yeah.
It interests
just to
you.
think, it's like,
Exactly,
wait
yeah.
a minute, how is that car making it out there?
Right.
In
Yeah.
that in those freaking intense environment. Like
Yeah,
it's kind
exactly.
of crazy.
Yeah. And then I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Like if you're hitting a fucking hill, I feel like if it's too easy, it's not fun.
Yeah, no,
it's not.
just like life, like you're always gonna want a challenge.
Right.
You
Not,
like-
not everybody wants the fucking smooth lane. in life.
Yeah, exactly.
You like being a
That's
little
what I
scared
feel.
sometimes.
Yeah,
that's
feel a
why I
little
like
scared.
it. Yeah, like my mind goes blank, and I only think about this right here, right now. I'm like,
try to figure it out, and then the reward at the end. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Sometimes you don't
true.
get it either, though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No, that's
I
what
bet-
keeps pushing you even further.
Yeah, and then that's how you keep spending more money on your
True.
build.
that's why I got bigger tires. Yeah, bro.
yeah, seriously, getting pulled over over here and
Yeah.
shit.
It
Damn.
says, it says both of you guys are like super invested in the off-roading scene. Have any of you guys ever had a major issue when it came down to off-roading, like maybe a flipping in the vehicle?
Well, we were just
or like a scary situation.
Well, see, we were just talking about this before you showed up, and one thing about Degen was that I asked him was I saw the video of when you got fucked up.
Yeah.
So he crashed on his motorcycle, and then look at his hand.
That's my hand
Hey,
up.
show that to the
Pretty
camera.
good.
That's
I
insane.
don't know if they
That's
could see that.
Yeah, I don't know if they see it.
it's
It's
wild. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Looks pretty gnarly right
Yeah.
Take our word for it. That's
yeah, it's
gross.
bad.
That's fucking gross.
And so even in situations like that, I asked him like, "Yo, like, I mean, are you still riding?" And you're like, "Fuck yeah," you know what I mean? I mean, like, what did you tell me when I had asked you that? I just feel like you're saying it's almost like your culture, right?
I mean, it's been my life. I don't honestly know what else to do, you know? Like,
yeah,
I'm not going to work an office job and sit, you know, and just take the easy route like we were just talking about.
Right,
so
right.
it's like, that's all I've known. That's all I've been around.
Mhm.
And so, I mean, like I always said, it's not if you're going to fall and get hurt. It's when you're going to fall and get hurt.
Yeah.
And how that affects you and
Right.
how you can push harder
right,
after that.
yeah,
So, like, obviously, like, now I'm still young, but, like, I have the older mentality. So, like, I'm starting to slow it down.
right,
Not race as much, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm not into it.
Yeah.
But I'm never gonna give up two wheels. I'm never gonna give up that lifestyle.
I like that.
Don't
I like
matter.
that
It's
shit.
crazy.
I like that shit.
But that's that goes to like adrenaline junkie crazy.
Kinda,
stuff,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
always.
I think I've been a thrill seeker like my whole fucking life. So yeah, I think I might crack my head open or something. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I still kind of want to give it a shot. I still want to try it. But before we get into that, I was gonna say, so what was the extent of how serious were you taking like racing and dirt bikes? Like, what was that like? And then
So-
why did you get out of it? And yeah,
So growing up, yeah, I grew up riding my whole life with my dad. Learned when I was 3 years old,
okay,
Oh, damn.
and so around like 12 to 13, I started racing just for fun. You know, me and my dad. That's all we did on the weekend. You know, spend time together.
yeah. Oh, that's how you guys like bonded, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, growing up, my parents were never together, so I lived with my mom. That was something me and my dad shared, you know. So
Got
we
it.
could go out, and that's how I spent time with my dad.
Yeah.
And just obviously, you know, it's been my life. That's what he did his entire life growing up. So like, you know, in a way, sometimes you know people want to be like their dad. You know, they're interested.
Right, yeah.
So I started racing.
So did he race before?
Yeah, he used to race back in the day.
Oh shit!
Yeah, some old school shit.
Oh, all right. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Before it was popular or some shit or what?
And that was
No, it wasn't
and
popping
that
back
was
then.
dirt
Yeah,
bike
it
as-
was-
and
it
that
was-
was dirt bike as
It's
well.
always been.
Yeah, he raced street bikes too. Actually,
Oh, fuck.
growing
Damn.
up, yeah, he used to race street bikes. He was all about it. You know,
Damn.
two wheels has just been our life.
He's still here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, does he have any fucking injuries? I'm sure he does.
So
He has to have multiple.
it's funny because
I'm gonna be mad. if
he's
he don't.
never broken a bone in his life, but he's had like 4 shoulder surgeries,
Oh.
like shoulder replacement, hip replacement. So I mean, it's
okay.
not only, you know, like growing up riding and like it's his work because he's worked. He's a hard labor
Got
his whole
it.
life for the past 20
Oh,
years. So
okay,
it's
got
like
it, yeah.
I feel like right now everything's starting to catch up to his ass.
Got it. Yeah,
So I
yeah.
always
yeah,
give him a
yeah.
hard time because it's like everyone always sees him in a sling or he's, you know, getting some
Right.
kind of weird ass surgery.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as I know, you know, he's had his spills back in the day. He'll share with me, you know, like back in the 80s and shit. But
Right.
nothing too crazy like me. You know, I've broken both my legs. I broke my elbow 2 years ago.
Oh.
I just recovered from my hand and my knee. So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It just kind of happens over time, and you just kind of
Yeah.
don't let it discourage you. You know, if you're really about it, and like I just can't give up. Like you're saying, that adrenaline. You know, like it's just me.
Right.
Like when I'm on the bike, like nothing else matters.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too, like why I like off road. Like you can hop in your truck, dirt bike, Can-Am, like it's just you and like your focus on like what you're doing.
Right.
No one else, you know, it's not a team sport always, you know, like You
Yeah.
just gotta have that mentality, and that's what I love about it. Like I get out there on the bike and I go in a race. It's like it's just me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me pushing myself to see how good I can do and like
Yeah.
how well I can perform.
Hell yeah. Hell
and
yeah.
I'm sure it has to bring in another aspect into it when any fuck up can really, it's not just a fuck up when it comes down to two wheels.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
racing.
No, it's like life-threatening.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I've lost close homies before.
Exactly.
Oh,
So
shit.
I'm sure if you fucking pull it too much, or
Yeah.
like I said, I really can't talk too much. Like I
Yeah.
said,
Right.
I go based off I see what friends do and shit. Me personally, I'm terrified of two wheels. That's why
Yeah.
I don't do it.
Right.
I'm terrified of it. So people that are doing it racing, like, come on, man, those bikes are going 0 to 60 and how fast?
Yeah.
Now, let's be real.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So I'm sure if someone lays a bike down,
Yeah,
the
no,
bike
it's-
itself weighs
Yeah.
how much?
Yeah.
And then to have that
Roughly
motherfucker
a couple hundred pounds.
Right.
to lay on top of you?
Yeah. It's crazy. Or even just falling. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
That's
falling
crazy,
part.
man. That's
Falling
that's
part, right?
That's some
Yeah.
ballsy
High
ass shit.
Yeah,
Like, straight
I mean,
up.
it's interesting, man. I was watching this podcast on. It was he's a comedian, and he had a guest on, Jordan Peterson. Kind of, it just put things into perspective for me because he was saying whenever like the drinking scene, like heavy drinking scene, is like edgy, right? So that's kind of like what people like about it. It's edgy. It's kind of crazy. Like you know, it gives them a thrill and shit. You know. And it's like when you stop that, when you like bring it back, it's like you have to replace it with something. And it's weird because when I'm hearing you say that, it's dangerous, but it's like like that's almost like you're living right there. Like you're
Exactly.
literally living life.
Yeah,
and
that's what gives me purpose.
exactly
No way.
right. Like you're like you're living life on that edge, and it's just like for you that's what that does for you. And it's like you could either be in the bar drinking or you could be doing that, you know. And it's like, hey, I guess I would choose that to kill me over some beer or some alcohol, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case is. But and that's the thing. And it's like I think people who are just driven like that, you got to choose one or the other, right? I mean, it's like all I'm saying is you saying that made me realize like whatever you do, especially for someone like me, because I'm definitely a thrill seeker, you know. So it's like I got to find it any other way, and if it's dangerous, it is what it is, you know. It's like that's
Right.
what does it for me, you know what I mean? Same with you, so that's what's up. But before you were explaining to us how serious you were taking the racing and if you were still continuing or you stopped it, or the reasons why you continued to stop it, or what was
So I mean,
the story behind that?
I think it was like 3 years ago or so, I was full board, like on it every weekend, you know, traveling all across California to state line, you know, doing desert series. I like to go out there in the middle of nowhere and just go for a ride, like gone for a couple hours, you know.
That's
all
the
that
race.
kind of, yeah,
right?
exactly.
Okay. It's not like a track
it's
thing.
endurance.
Got it.
For me, it's more endurance, you know.
Okay.
And I got full board on it, and then the year prior, it was like the very end of the season, I was like just a couple of points, because like you have to accumulate points, you know. You can't just show up to race and say I want to race a pro class.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's all sanctioned. It's all, you know, you got to build your way up.
Yeah.
Kind of like, you know, a background portfolio.
Right.
Something
right.
like that.
Yeah.
And I was just about to start pushing myself to start racing the pro series, like in the pro class. You know, you got pro, and then you got expert even.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was my goal, you know. I want to see how far I can push myself.
Right.
And then first race of the year in January, out at a track, they do an Adelanto GP, just in over my head, just started, you know, it kind of gets to the point where you're pushing so hard to try and like keep up with that pace.
Yeah.
And I actually ended up going down that first race of the series in January, and I broke my elbow and hurt, you know, a couple other things on my body, and I was just like, that kind of took me out for the series. And like while I was hurt, that's when I kind of started, like, I was like, damn, like I don't really know if, like, I don't want to give it up, but it's like I don't know how far I want to push this, you know. It's like, what at the end of the day, like, what are you going to get out of it? You know? Like, I like to do it for fun, I like to do this, but I don't know, it kind of just switched my mentality.
So your injuries, you accumulate them during races, or
for the most part, yeah. Like my most recent one, I was actually training for an upcoming race.
Oh,
so it was like I just bought like so in dirt bikes you have a 4-stroke and a 2-stroke.
Yeah.
So when you race, you only do dirt bikes, or do you also do like 4-wheelers,
No.
Can-Mans, or you're
It's
strictly
been dirt bikes my whole life.
Okay, that that paints a more clear
Yeah.
picture
Right.
for me. Okay.
So we had a race coming up. It's like once a year kind of big party race. It's called Day in the Dirt. And they do like a 2-stroke race.
Yeah.
So I just recently picked up a 2-stroke 250.
Yeah.
We're out, me and my homies are out in the desert, and I've never owned one in my life growing up. It's a total different lifestyle. It's like driving a stick in an automatic.
Oh,
kind of in a
really?
way.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Holy
'cause
shit.
2-strokes, you have that power band, that loud, obnoxious.
yeah.
Versus a 450, it's like the power's there.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
Oh, okay.
automatic. Like
Huh.
2-stroke, you got to work for the power.
Yeah.
Kind of like Hondas and VTEC.
Yeah, you gotta
like when you're
fucking pull it.
cruising.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah, when you're
whoa.
cruising, and all of a sudden you're like,
You gotta pull
in.
Hey, we got VTech followers here, dog. Why you gotta?
Yeah, no, we do. Not
So,
for me, though.
I mean, that's the only way I know how to reference shit.
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
So I mean, I was new to 2-strokes, and I'm having a blast, out in the weekend with my homies, and then just getting used to the bike, getting ready to sign up for this race. Never raced one before,
Yeah.
and just a track that was just built out in the middle of the desert, bro. Just I'd been riding it all weekend. We were out Friday through Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday morning, I woke up. 2 of my buddies were like, "Hey, let's go cruise around for a little bit before we pack up, go home."
Yeah.
All right, cool. Go back to that track. One of my buddies hadn't jumped this jump before, so I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, like, well, you do usually, like if you got a buddy, you follow someone to try and get their pace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I see. Okay.
So
Follow the leader.
yeah, exactly. So all right, I don't want to overshoot this shit. I don't want to come up short.
Yeah.
So my homie followed me, watched me. He's like, all right, cool, I got this, no problem. Followed me, and apparently I hit it in a wrong spot and just completely shot me over. Ended up landing and going straight over the handlebars forward.
Yeah.
And that's just I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
I was knocked out.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, they found me there. I was sleeping, and then by the time my homie got back to the camp, got his truck, came back, picked me up, like I was just slurring words, like
Whoa.
Jeez.
honestly
Did you get
though,
a
like
concussion?
I had to have, because honestly, like I was gonna say, honestly, it's never happened to me my entire life, like racing, falling. I've had crashes here and
Yeah.
there. I don't remember anything from that entire day.
Yep.
Whoa.
Like I don't remember waking up that morning. Like I would have no idea where I fell or anything that happened to me.
Yeah.
But luckily, some random person there got a video of it.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
wasn't even part of our group.
Oh, shit.
It was just random people there watching and like hanging out.
Right.
And they just so happened to get a video of me, like
Crashing.
a little clip.
Yeah.
My earliest memory was like from I don't remember waking up, but I remember waking up in the hospital like 10 hours later that day.
Fuck.
Like,
Jesus
already wrapped
Christ.
up. I had already gone through like MRIs, CAT scans, like everything back in Palmdale.
And you were awake for that shit?
Yeah, I
And
was.
you don't
I was
remember it?
awake. Yeah, I called my parents on the drive home. Like where we were, it's a place called California
Yeah,
City
yeah.
to Palmdale, where I live. It's about an hour drive.
Yeah.
During that hour drive, I called my mom and dad both like 14 times. They said, and
Jesus
told them
Christ.
like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I fell.
I
I'm on the way to the
fell.
hospital."
You're a big man, I just fell.
Out of
Yeah,
it.
dude.
No,
my
that's for
homie
sure.
driving was just like, "Hey, dude, like he was just going with you,
Chill
so I
out.
didn't freak out." But like,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah.
I honestly don't.
That's insane.
And so,
yeah,
like,
that's for
what,
sure.
That's what
concussion.
scares me. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I've never had that happen to me in my entire life. Like,
Yeah.
I don't remember anything.
Yeah, damn. So how does that like affect how you see riding? I mean, does it at all? It has to, right?
Mentality, yeah. I mean, obviously, I hop back on the bike, and I'm like, yo, like, I really don't want to go through that shit again, Like,
Right.
I got a job now. I'm living on my own, so like, you kind of have to start setting standards.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, we're not gonna
Stop.
quit our lives. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
you could
right.
walk out the street and get hit by a car.
Yeah.
Or, anything. You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
like, so it's just one of those things where it's like you got to have like kind of a smarter mentality.
Balance. Yeah, an adult balance of it.
So like,
yeah.
I'm definitely slowed down on the racing. Like I'm all focused. That's what really got me into the car scene. Actually,
Oh,
is when
got
I got
it.
hurt and I broke my arm.
Yeah.
And I kind of stopped racing that whole year, and that's when I first bought my car.
Got
and I
it.
joined the group. My dad was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, so you're done racing?" And I was like, "Nah, I just kind of found something new that excites me."
Yeah.
So you just went from
It's-
2 wheels to 4.
Exactly.
Okay.
American muscle.
Maybe a little safe. Maybe a little safer.
American
No,
muscle.
that makes sense,
Just a little safer.
Because
Yeah.
honestly, not to like sidetrack, but I can relate to a story about him getting hurt when
Yeah.
he was racing.
Yeah.
You guys saw I got beat up by a tree
What?
on a hike.
What?
I didn't see
You didn't
that.
see my post?
No.
Bro, look at my face. I'm scarred.
Oh shit! I didn't see that, bro. What the hell?
So long story short, I went on a hike in Corona through Skyline, and I decided to go really, really, really deep in. And I climbed a mountain, and I was trying to be cool and record a video, and I just missed my step. and I fell.
Shit.
And it wasn't like a just kind of like a little tumble. No, it was just like I missed my step, and it was like a 30-foot drop.
Oh shit!
You went for a ride.
So
Yeah.
I beat up my face, and I think there's the face scratch and the scarring is just from like me dropping.
Right.
But long story short, what I'm trying to get to is I was knocked out.
Oh,
I
fuck.
came back to, and I was just like kind of like slumped over on my side, and I came back to like.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember that. I saw that story, but I was just like, I was at work and I was like skipping through it, and I was like, why is this fool hiking in like 120 degree weather? It was like one of the first days. It was hot as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Tell me my thighs didn't look good though.
Oh, is that the time?
No, that's another time. No, Bonita Falls was cool. Bonita Falls, and there was no accident.
Oh, okay, got it.
In my backyard in Corona, I dropped 30 feet and I beat my face up. And and
don't go by yourself.
No, but straight up like
in 100 degree weather, dude. What the fuck?
No, but
you
when
weren't thinking right. You're
straight up,
dehydrated and shit, bro.
No, straight up,
You're fucked up.
What I'm trying to get to is that shit fucked me up, bro. Like since then, like I won't go on a hike by myself.
Yeah, you probably should.
Good. It's a learning experience.
Yeah, you know.
Bro, I literally woke up and I was just.
That shit's scary.
It took a nap
I'm
real
like,
quick.
where the fuck am I at? Like, how long was I here?
But back to the homie right here. How long was your longest race when you were racing?
I think the longest race I've ever done was a 6-hour race.
And
so
you
far.
just do it straight, or
What the
straight.
fuck?
no?
Six-
Like, do
6
you
hours.
gas up?
Oh
or-
yeah, no, I have to pit. I mean, my bike's equipped for racing. You know, I've souped it up. I put a bigger gas tank on it. I changed my gearing.
Oh
and
shit!
stuff.
Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my 450 is geared. I mean, doesn't sound crazy, but for a dirt bike, my dirt bike will go like 105 miles an hour.
Oh
Like,
shit!
on a flat straightaway, you know. Open.
Damn.
That's what's crazy.
You're
you can
dipping,
You can
dude.
change the gearing. So like every race, like I was changing gearing. I was doing this, doing that. You know,
yeah.
I was ready.
Yeah.
And so, fuck, I just got off.
He was saying the longest race.
Yeah, so the longest race.
So you said
my bad.
6 hours, right?
6 hours
That's
is an
insane.
endurance race.
Yeah.
But this year I got coming up. It's not nearly that long, but it's a big race event. It's actually televised and everything. It's called the Mint 400.
Yeah.
It's at
I've seen that.
State Line.
Yeah.
So that's going to be probably the biggest race I've done yet.
Yeah,
To
yeah,
this
yeah.
day. So I'm
And
pretty
how long is that
stoked.
one gonna be?
I mean, it's Mint 400, so it's at least 400 miles. But
Oh, okay.
I think they kind of change it up a little bit for motorcycles and cars and stuff.
Right.
So I don't know the exact course and I don't know the mileage and whatnot, but it's like one of the gnarliest races.
And you want to hit that?
I just want to do it, and like I told my dad, I was
Like a
like,
bucket
I know
list
it's-
thing or
yeah,
what?
it's like I told my dad, I was like, yo, look, I'm not racing, you know, like finally, like I started getting back into the gym, physical therapy and stuff for my injuries.
Oh, yeah.
So like I'm kind of, you know, like in shape a little bit more.
Yeah.
So like I'm prepared for it, but I was like, I'm not going out there with like the mentality like I'm trying to win this shit to get home.
Right.
Like I just literally want to say that I did it and I finished it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's like one of those accomplishments, you know, like you can
Right.
look back and say, hey, look, I raced that
Yeah.
and finished.
And
that's
Right.
the biggest part.
Is this race 2 wheels or 4 wheels?
I'm going to be on 2 wheels. My
Okay.
bike. It's everything. They have everything out there.
Right,
Right, but
Yeah.
you specifically, you'll be doing
Yeah,
2-wheel race.
specifically, I've only ever done 2 wheels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just straight dirt bikes.
That's
That's
pretty
what's up.
intense. And
So,
this,
like-
is this during the daytime, nighttime,
Yeah,
or is it like kind of
daytime.
like consecutive of both?
Every race is different. They do nighttime races, or they even do like out in Baja. I mean, you'll start at 6 a.m. and finish a day later. You know,
Oh, shit.
doing a 1,000-mile race.
Got
But,
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one I think will just be one day,
Okay.
full day continuous.
And will you be doing it in Baja, over here in California,
State line.
Arizona?
State line.
At
Okay.
State Line, where Buffalo Bills is, when you're driving into Vegas,
Okay.
they do that
Oh,
right
okay.
there.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
So what's your guys' look like? Because I've been to State Line. I've seen Buffalo
You
Bills
literally
and Golden
just, like,
Nugget.
so
Like,
if you look close enough, they have an off-road course built there where they do like off-road racing.
Okay.
It's pretty big there, and then
Yeah.
you just literally just head out way into the mountains.
Mhm.
I mean, they even do races there from like there to Reno.
Yeah.
I mean, they do all kinds of off-road.
Okay.
It's just crazy, and every year they always change up the course,
Right.
and they always just
so for someone like myself that I really have never ventured on this route,
right.
how would I go about seeing this if I'm curious about it?
Just show up to the event. I mean, you could actually show
So
up to the event. I mean, look things up on like IG and like the
Okay.
websites and stuff, and
Right.
like get research and like where you know, and like you can actually just go to State Line and watch the event there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you don't like because when we're out way in the middle of the desert, like it's
Mhm.
not really spectator.
Okay.
You'll have like I'll have pits out there, so like I'll start at the start and go a couple 100 miles or 200 miles or however often.
Right.
And then I'll have a pit waiting for me with gas, parts,
Etc.
whatever I need.
Right.
Fuel up there and then keep going along the route.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then so you just keep continuously, but it's a whole event while you're actually there.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. Like we were talking about King the Hammers.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
We're gonna have to squad up this year.
Oh, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
you going or what? You
Yeah.
down?
Yeah, I'm buying the Cherokee. You're gonna drive the Cherokee over there,
Whatever.
and I'm driving my
Whatever.
shit.
It's
over
just for
there.
like $2,000, whatever.
Shit, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna
We'll
trash
get it
that
set
shit.
up.
Yeah. for people who don't know, I don't know. One of you two could explain it. What is King of the Hammers?
He can explain it better because he's been there.
Okay, yeah,
Like one of the gnarliest events in the middle of the desert.
yeah.
Very little phone service out in like it's towards like Johnson Valley.
Yeah, isn't there like a point there, like where you can like actually get like it's like a known point where you can actually get good cell phone service? Like I've seen a video about that.
There's a tree. They call it cell phone tower or something. It's a
Yeah.
mountain or something like
Yeah,
that.
right.
But I don't know. My phone, like I always tell my family, I'm like, yo, like I'm going out here for 4 days. Like, don't expect to like hear from me or like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, unless like my phone's working,
Peace.
I find a random ass spot.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's
But when you're
it's-
out there, it's like
yeah,
you got to fucking commit.
Yeah.
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
So
Yeah.
it's just out there. It's a big dust bowl. You know, nothing but good times. Like we were watching. You know, you watch
Yeah.
all the races going on during the day.
Yeah, yeah.
They shut the course down, and it just literally turns into a party.
That's sick.
But I mean, it's like
But even those nighttime races turning crazy.
Yeah.
You showed us a video of some dude just getting completely knocked.
Yeah.
By a
exactly.
real
That wasn't the race. That was like just people like
Yeah, that was
crashing.
just- that was
That
just-
was just people just having fun.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just partying
That's
on a
us-
fucking
that's us.
canyon.
Okay, so some dude got his back blown the fuck out just for some fun. Nah, no trophy, no first place, no. Hey, we out here drinking. Bah, my back is blown the
I'm
fuck out.
fucking paraplegic.
Nah,
That's
yeah.
because
Why
of
not?
crazy
So,
shit.
Yeah, so basically what Albert's talking about is when we were watching Degen's friend's vlog on King of the Hammers, I did see it on your video too. Well, I think you're the one who got the video, right?
Yeah, on my phone.
So some guy wasn't paying attention. He was like on this rock, and this
Yeah.
fucking car was flipping down the hill and hit this guy, and he like flew off the rock.
knocked him
Yeah.
into another dimension.
But this
Yeah.
tire is no joke. It's like people. It's no Honda Accord. It's this motherfucker.
No, yeah, I mean the shit was
This
rolling down the
motherfucker
hill,
was
dude.
this,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this fucker dude. His
you gotta-
momentum going down a hill and then gets fucking cracked in
Yeah,
the back.
fucked him up. Yeah,
It's all fun
I mean,
and games, but you got to pay attention.
yeah, that shit looks sick though. It looks
It
super
does.
fun.
It
dude.
looks
party.
super dope.
Like I say though, like for me, my first year, it always makes it better when you go out there with someone who's done it. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
when you guys roll up with us, like we're gonna take you to those spots, and like you guys are gonna
Where
be
it's
hooked
popping,
up.
right?
And
Yeah.
so then next year, you guys are gonna hit up your homies and be like, "Yo, look, like we already went out. Like we know what to do. We know
Right.
what
We're gonna
Right.
keep clinging on. You got all the connects, homie.
keep it with Degen.
Yeah.
It's about who you know. And
Yeah, yeah.
that's all it is.
That's what's up. Well, because you were saying that like one of your homies' moms is part of the media part, so she's always like where, right? Or
Oh yeah, my buddy's wife. She
Oh,
runs our media
yeah.
out there, and then we have like people that run like companies out there. So
Yeah.
it's like we have people that know what's going on. We know where to go, like what all the cool shit's going on.
Yeah.
Like, most people wouldn't know that are just going out there to spectate.
Right,
Okay. So
exactly.
So that's what's always kind of like.
That's
kinda
why we
dope.
got to stick with Degen when we
Yeah.
go. You know what I'm saying? So
Every
that's what's
year.
up. No, yeah, we're down, dude.
He's
No,
stuck with
yeah.
us now.
And that shit,
Yeah, dude,
shit
it's,
looks dope.
it's done now. When does that shit pop off again? Or when is King of the Hammers? I
like
forget.
in January.
I was gonna say it's
February.
usually January.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
So as of right now, with summer kicking off, is there anything going on,
Nope.
especially with COVID fucking going away?
In
Oh,
Big
yeah,
Bear,
COVID's open
there's like
now.
small events. In the mountains, there's small events, but nothing
Yeah,
like
nothing-
that. And then
nothing
like
huge.
there's like small groups that go to Pismo, small groups that go here. and
So
there, you know.
basically, it's if you know, and that's how you're in.
Yeah, kind of.
kind
Yeah,
of.
way.
I
That
mean,
makes
just do your
sense.
research, and again, I mean, they have like the yearly events, right? I mean, as long
It's
as-
usually in the wintertime because
Yeah,
that's
it's
when
just
like the
not season.
desert is cold, you know.
Yeah.
Right. And,
Like
Oh,
right
I
now,
see.
it's
cars
late
run.
time.
Yeah,
Right.
cars run better and shit during the day. you know,
Right.
like, you're-
Okay, that
you know
makes
what I mean?
sense.
yeah, it
Like,
does make sense. That's what's up. Hell yeah.
No, that's dope. And
So
like,
I mean, so
shit, I might go trade in my Camry for a Jeep.
yeah, dude,
It's a lifestyle.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
you're-
look, I'm not gonna lie. I see
It's
a
more expensive than any
Bro,
other thing you've
yeah.
ever done, bro.
I see a lot of the guys on YouTube
That and the car scene too.
that race their
Oh,
like their
that too.
track hawks and shit. I'm like, wait a minute, let's see how much money I got in my OnlyFans.
Oh, those Jeeps, yeah. The
I'm like, I
yeah.
think I can afford a fucking track hawk. Let me fucking.
Dude, those shits are fucking sick.
That's
dude.
just gangster, bro.
Yeah.
Like How they fucking like they warm up the tires and the next you know it's just a race.
Can you really like
That's
off-road
tight.
with that shit?
Nah.
Track hawk?
Like, I feel like
I've
it
never
might
seen
be-
a
Track
Track hawk is for like a fucking quarter mile, right?
That shit,
That's a
yeah.
street.
Like there's a huge
That's
difference
like a-
between
that's
like
like a-
mountain and
That's like a
fucking-
GTR with 4 doors.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
You gotta
Yeah.
like.
From what I seen on YouTube, like sorry car guys, don't freaking beat me up, but I seen a track hawk Jeep beat freaking a Demon.
Yeah, no, for
freaking
no.
a
Well, 'cause
Hellcat
all-wheel drive.
Demon.
Yeah,
no,
You know, and that shit's
take off for
insane.
sure.
It's like
yeah,
whoa,
yeah, because they're all-wheel drive.
that
dude.
shit got
shit's-
some big fucking huevos.
Yeah, for
Unless,
sure.
unless you cut up the fenders on that shit like crazy.
Yeah,
and,
man.
like,
Yeah.
You
It's
see,
not
and then for
impossible,
someone
right.
that like me that drives a Camry, I had no clue.
Right.
It's like, bro, I got an SC. That's sports edition.
We're educating you over here.
Let meet me on the track.
Yeah.
You got that MPG though.
I got like 2 miles per gallon.
Hey, good thing you work like not even a minute away.
Literally 2 miles.
Yeah, he's just like around the corner. He works around the
Yeah,
corner.
I
so
ain't,
he's
I ain't
like-
no commuter with my vehicles. That's
Right?
for damn sure. My truck and my car, I cannot commute.
So wait, so do you live far from your work or no?
It's about with traffic, 10 to 15 minute drive.
Oh, okay. But do you have a commuter or do you drive one
No.
or the other?
Well, what are the vehicles
I
you
drive
even
my
drive in
truck.
the first place?
Oh, okay.
That
I
you
got
don't
a-
like driving to work.
I got a 2500 Silverado.
Oh, okay.
And then what's the other one?
My Dodge Charger Hellcat.
Hell yeah, it's
Did you guys
outside.
hear that? That's the kitty meow meow. That's the Hellcat. That no, dude.
If you guys want to see his car,
That's-
it's in his which was right there in the beginning of the episode. You
At
know?
the end of the day, bro,
Check me
like
out.
you can't down talk a Hellcat.
Nah, I mean,
That's if you're driving if you're you can be in a Charger, but then if you see a Hellcat pull up or a
Well-
Demon, it's just like
well, that's the thing.
it's like you don't even want to drive the Charger no more.
Well, that's the thing. I was just telling Degen, like, I want a fucking, like a Corvette Z06, like the new ones, right?
Right.
But I'm gonna fucking lose all the time. Like, I'm gonna be losing all the time. Like,
but,
I don't.
but at the end of the day, that's not a car to really race. That's a car just to say you made it.
No, I want to race, bro. Like,
Then you gotta
that's a
get
race
something.
car.
Then you gotta get something different.
Well, here's the thing. Look, I
Hey,
mean,
but
the reason why I'm skeptical on the Mopar shit is because everyone fucking has one. That's the only
Yeah.
reason. It's hard.
True.
Like, everyone
Well,
fucking has one.
They're
You know.
blowing the scene out right now.
Yeah.
Very true,
But
very
see,
true.
and here's another thing, though. Why wouldn't everyone buy one? Because they're fucking sick. They're fucking fast, dude.
Everyone's got it for a reason.
Expensive.
That's what I'm saying. So
They're
it's
hella expensive.
it
That's
sucks.
$80,000 motherfucking
yeah,
car.
but shit's beating everything.
But no one's got $80,000
First
fucking
thing-
just look.
I know. Well, I mean, it's not
Here you go,
80,000
Dodge.
cash.
$80,000.
It's not
Take
80.
my
It's not
motherfucking
80K
money.
cash.
The only thing I want to say is you're always trying to raise. So I mean,
I mean,
Hey, if you know what, at least start off with the Scat Pack.
yeah.
Because the Scat Pack got balls, bro. And at the end of the day, a Scat Pack costs money.
just get a
they
Honda,
do.
bro. Just get a Honda.
Yeah, you're right. Or I'll stick with my truck so I can stay out of trouble. You know?
S2000?
S2000
Even that you
Honda?
try to race, dude. You like when we went to Anza, you're racing Ernie down those washboard roads.
I beat him.
And then
Because I had
I
kings.
beat him in
and then we
the.
were fucking around.
I beat him.
And then we were right here, like down the street. And there was
Ernie was trying to race me. I wasn't trying to. He was
Oh,
trying
so
to
you
race
can't
me.
help me try and show you what.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And I had to do it to him. You know what I mean?
And then over here, like down the street, when we took off from the stoplight.
We did. Oh yeah.
You guys want to go?
I remember that. I remember that.
My Jeep on 37s, and this guy in his truck, he just
Tires are chirping.
By the way, I had a fucking spare on there, so it was like chirping, like shit, like one wheel drive and
This
shit.
one- this one dipped on me, dog.
Yeah, I did dip
I was
on
like,
you.
pop, pop, pop.
I know.
It shifted to 3 gears, and he just.
Well,
he
because
was
you got
already down the
40s
street.
on that shit. You know what I mean?
There ain't no way in hell.
I mean, and here's the thing, dude. Look, I told you my concern because like I was gonna get a fucking bike, like I was gonna go all the way get a bike, and then one of our homies hurt himself, got surgery, and like he looks fucking bad, like he's off the painkillers, posting stories, it don't look good, and I was telling you guys my concern was like, if I get hurt, like I don't want to fucking have an issue with fucking painkillers.
But
You
that's
know
the
what I
thing.
mean?
You can't even look at the issue of being hurt, because once you look at the issue of being hurt, you're going to get hurt.
If you
You're
have
going to
a-
get hurt.
If you have a bike, I feel like off-roading, like dirt bike, or you're on a motorcycle, it's not like there's like 2 types of riders. Types of riders that are gonna be in accidents, or types of riders that have already been in accidents.
I'm lost.
What
with
do you mean?
that.
Explain
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I'm completely lost by that.
right.
Explain that.
So like So like this old dude that rides bikes explained to me, he was like, "There's two types of riders out there.
Okay.
Right? There's riders that have been in accidents, right?
Right.
And there's riders that are gonna be in accidents.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so either way, you're gonna get in an accident. Is what
Right.
he's saying. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So you have to
Yeah.
get over like that fear. You know
I
what
mean,
Like,
I mean, aside from that, like, I mean, maybe like death too. Maybe I'm afraid of death, right?
oh, that
I
too.
mean-
I mean, I don't think about it
But
that
see,
deep.
but
I
here's
don't
the-
think about it.
But
that
here's
deep.
the thing, like, okay, look, when it comes to like racing and cars and all that shit, like, I don't think about that shit either. I feel like when you do, that's when you start to get nervous. That's when you start to hesitate.
That's when you make your mistakes.
Right, I agree. So for me, I genuinely believe that's why I never like crashed any of my sports cars. I truly feel like I was a good driver, in my opinion, right? So when it comes to the motorcycle shit, I guess maybe just seeing with my own eyes the after effects of it. Maybe that's why I was afraid, because I wasn't thinking about crashing,
Exactly.
even though
You
I
don't
knew
know yet.
Right.
Right.
And see, even though I know I'm gonna crash, I'm not thinking about that shit.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
obviously that's not the first thing I'm trying to think
Right,
of. You know,
right,
like,
right.
I hop on my
But-
bike, I say my prayer, and I'm
But
Right.
when does one even think about that? Let's just say even in a controlled scenario, say I'm about to do a race, I know what speeds I'm gonna hit.
it's just a fine line of like not pushing yourself over the limit.
Yeah.
like that's where I think when
Responsibly,
I
right?
got-
Riding responsibly, I guess, right?
I got too caught up in it, and I was over my head trying to push myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I just honestly I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
So that's where I think that's when I made that I literally made a stupid mistake. And that's
Yeah.
when I fell and like I was out, and that's when I
Right.
kind of slowed down. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah. And maybe
it gets
and,
to a fine
and,
line.
and honestly, look, because I didn't grow up with dirt bikes and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, my parents are like demonizing it, right?
Right.
So I mean, they don't demonize sports cars. I could easily die in those motherfuckers too. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So it's like maybe I'm just getting spooked before even doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So
it's all
I'm getting a
mentality.
dirt bike. I'm getting a dirt bike. You know, basically.
You know, it's funny when you told me like a while ago, you were like, you always say like the negative things, but I don't know if you're trying to prepare for yourself and stuff. And it just reminds me when you told me like,
yeah.
you know,
But see, and that's the thing, like, because I'm not like that. But when it came to the dirt bike thing, I am, and it's like maybe I'm just like maybe people are just I'm just listening too much to what people are telling me, right?
yeah.
Because you're right.
I get a little confused when people tell me like I'm getting too many opinions at once.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
But see, and that's the thing. I normally I can drown it out. I just think because maybe growing up with that thing behind, like, you know, in the back of my head, my parents saying that shit about it, like,
Okay.
maybe that's just what scared me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and then seeing the homie like fucked up, you know, that was bad, bro. And
Yeah.
like I just don't want to be there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's
So,
The unknown, and then to the finished product of like,
Yeah.
holy shit, I didn't do it, but this motherfucker did it, and look how he ended up.
right.
That's some
Exactly.
terrifying shit.
Yeah,
Straight
you know,
up.
so I mean, and I think to a certain extent, I think because look, I mean, I've had a past with abusing Norcos and shit, and I just don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? And
Fuck
I
that.
was explaining to you that when I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, kind of recent, I think like a year or two ago, I had to be on them. You know, and then as soon as I was fine, I just stopped. And I just think maybe because I'm very aware of what can happen, like I just don't want it. You know what I mean? I just don't allow it to happen.
Right.
So, I mean, I guess maybe a lot of it has to do with maturity and all
Yeah,
that
of
shit
course.
too. You know what I'm saying?
The more
But-
shit we go through, the more. we're gonna
Honestly, I
start
think it
reacting.
just
Yeah.
we get to an age where we don't want to be groggy anymore.
What?
We don't want to be when it comes down to like shit, like you said, like Narcos.
Yeah.
Like no one wants to be groggy anymore. That shit fucking
Yeah, just
whack, bro.
fucked up. Yeah.
That shit's
Yeah,
fucking
you don't
whack,
live
bro. That
life
shit
on a
fucking
fucking
clouds your
flat
mind
line.
completely.
What was that?
Fuck that.
You don't want to live life like on a flat line.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Fuck
yeah.
that flat
No,
line
you're
Trying to
right.
get out there. We're trying.
Just
to
because you
fucking
lose
live.
everything
Yeah.
of what you are or what you really
Yeah.
live for, just shit you
which
were
is
open
hard.
to.
It's not easy, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
it's anything's possible. out
Yeah.
there.
And at the end of the day, too, what are you gonna do? Not live? You know what I mean? Not
Exactly.
do the shit. You
But
know.
the thing is, some people do choose that.
No, and that's
That's
fine.
the
But
fucked
that's
up part.
I get that, you know. But that, like, I just definitely know myself to just not be that person,
Mhm.
and I don't want to deprive myself of like living and doing shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's,
Never-
but you're right. But you're right. There are people that do that,
Mhm.
and I hope to encourage them when they watch this to fucking go do some shit. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
never get stuck in the past. Always like try and keep pushing your shit.
Don't get stuck.
Yeah.
Don't get stuck in the stagnant shit. There's the glass can always be half
Yeah.
full rather than half empty.
So for a guy, I agree. For a guy,
like I
who,
said, simple.
so for a guy who lives, I mean, you're like what would you say, desert boy, valley boy?
Not even that, bro.
Desert?
I feel
Desert.
that he's he's chasing adrenaline that a lot of us don't even see on a daily basis, and he's seen it at least once a month.
I feel like being a desert guy is like something different for sure.
That's why
I'm a desert rat for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Sure. Like dirt in your ears all the time.
That's heavy shit.
Like that's like some you have to like love that shit to like
exactly.
be dirty all the time. Be
you gotta be ready for
it. Be like what is it called? Sore from like riding your dirt bike all the time. Well, that's like a different animal from like off-roading how we do. Like that's like
some
a
lifestyle
whole different
shit.
world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's what's up. I was gonna say, what is what's like a typical day, like a perfect typical day for a desert guy
not
out
even
there.
a day. What's your weekend look like? So say you got your boys, you got. What we got coming up?
Let's do that.
So let's do a weekend. 4th of July. You got 4th of July coming up.
No, that's different because he's not going to be in the desert. He's going to go party.
Okay, fine.
We're talking about a typical weekend.
What's the next holiday?
No holidays.
Okay, typical weekend. What's your typical weekend? You don't got shit going on. Everything's working out for you and the boys. You all link up. We're going to the desert. What does it look like?
Link up in the morning. Head out to the desert. All post up. We go out for a nice ride. We'll usually end up like there's actually like cool like ghost towns you can ride to. Okay, they got bars and shit. We'll drink a few beers. All ride back. Hit the Mexican spot on the way home. Get some margaritas.
Some micheladas.
Head home and hop in the pool.
Hell yeah,
that's just dope. And all this shit's on like on 2 wheels, or is it like a mix of like some people on dirt bikes, some people on razors, is your community strictly 2 wheels?
No, we got everything. I mean, we have a bunch of like we have a few chicks in our group, you know,
that's
wives
dope.
And girlfriends that ride. So I mean, we got 2 wheels. I mean, we're open to anything. You know, we're not going to be like, hey, you're not on a dirt bike, you can't roll it. You know what I mean? Like
as long as you got good vibes and you want to come fucking,
like, you know what you're doing. You're not obnoxious. It's like. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm always inviting people out. Like, I want people to experience that shit. Like, you guys, like if you came out, bro, it'd be a whole new like world for you.
Yeah. So you let me ride behind you on the bike.
You can hop in my bike. You can hop in my car.
I'm just putting it out there. Like, hey, bro, you want to go try it? Like, yeah, can I hug you?
The way you win with him is just embrace the gayness, and then you guys are.
Dude, I'm so gay. I'm straight. It's hella weird, bro. It's
about as straight as a rainbow.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm as straight as a circle.
Yep, that's what it is.
Anyways,
that's what it's about though. Like, it's about like I feel like that's what's cool about like I don't know. Like, I know we were talking about like off-roading and like that whole community. It's a community, just like cars, just like anything. You know, no matter what hobby. You know, if you play baseball, like that's a community of baseball.
Yeah.
But like off-road, like you come out with me, like we're gonna treat you and we're gonna show you like what it's all about and show you. You know, it doesn't matter if you've never done it before.
Yeah.
If you think you're the like top notch, you know, it doesn't matter. There's no
right
majority. You know, you can go out there with a guy that's got $100,000 car.
Yeah.
And I got a $20,000 car, and we're still gonna go on the same ride.
Yeah.
Drink beers at the same spots. Like it don't
and
matter.
Everyone's just gonna have good vibes.
Hell yeah.
We're just gonna be chilling.
Yeah.
That's dope.
At the end of the day, like I break down, he helps me. He breaks down, I'm gonna help him.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
What
I like that
about.
community over there.
That's dope because I've seen it multiple times. Because in my past relationship, I used to go to El Centro a lot.
Yeah.
And on our way to El Centro, don't quote me on the casino, but I think it was like Red Robin or something like that, or Red Eagle.
Right.
But you'll see people in their Can-Ams or their dirt bikes, and they're just fucking wah 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 wah, and and you'll see people that get stuck or get a flat. And you'll see like 3 or 4 freaking Can-Ams or freaking dirt bikes show up, and and they help each other out, and that's freaking cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, like now that I'm actually having a conversation with someone that's a part of that community, like it makes sense.
Right,
that's fucking dope. Like at the end of the day, it's not just I got a Can-Am or you got a dirt bike or you got a truck. It's
fend
like no
for yourself thing. Yeah.
Nah, like we're a fucking community.
Yeah. No, you
and
show up.
And that's fucking dope, dude. Like.
Hey, did you see that vlog that he put up when we went to TDS of like one broken down Can-Am?
I was gonna bring that up.
Towing another broken Can-Am. Did you see that?
Okay, so
all
right, so this Can-Am was driving with a fucked up wheel, like so
the
wheel is
arm probably
blown out. Yeah, and he's pulling a Can-Am that won't even start. So they're driving like boom, boom, boom.
I think
boom,
one
boom.
of them had a flat tire too. Like
and he's pulling them.
Okay, we gonna get back to camp somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That shit was hilarious.
Ever.
My last question would be: do you think that your homies can hang with our party?
Ooh.
can you guys hang with our
Oh
buddies?
my
Wait a
gosh.
minute.
That's a challenge.
Hey,
That's a challenge.
I feel like desert people get.
Hey, us
fucking-
white boys know how to
They
get
do
down.
heroin. Just kidding. Wait a minute. Wait.
That's a different part of the desert.
My bad.
Where did you come from?
Where did you come from?
I come from the one that's like,
Hey, you're in the wrong house, homie.
wrong podcast.
Later.
We
I'm
get
head
it.
out now.
Hey, take me with you, bro.
You schmuck. Nah. But for real, that sounds cool, dude. We need a link.
honestly.
We need to do it.
It's always a good time.
I'm down, bro. And then I mean, I even met your homie when we were in Vegas. He was tight. He was
Yeah,
cool, right?
exactly.
I mean, he took off without saying bye one time, which was weird. But
As long as
It's all good.
your homies can like handle jokes and shit and
Was that it?
like we
Ain't
like
nobody
we all know
sensitive.
we all know
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
just
Ain't
kidding.
no
and stuff,
snowflakes
you know
out
what I
there,
mean?
bro.
Yeah.
oh hell yeah,
You can ask everyone. I'm the nicest asshole out of our whole group.
That was good.
Yeah.
Everyone always gives me shit because I'm never nice.
You just-
I always got.
Oh,
talk
for
shit.
real?
Yeah, I always
Oh.
got.
All right.
I always got.
As long as it's funny, like,
I never
make me
seen-
laugh. Fool, talk shit on me, but make me
Yeah,
laugh.
yeah,
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, you're fucking ugly. Bro.
Yeah. I haven't
That's
seen
what
that
made me laugh.
Degen yet, so I kind of want to see that
Oh.
Degen. You know, I haven't. Hey, no one has seen that Degen yet. You
That's
know?
what I'm saying. Like, I'm always that shy guy around like the car shows and shit. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I like to have a good time. Like when we're in Vegas, you know, you get a few drinks in me, I'm gonna get on the dance floor. And, like,
Yeah,
everyone's
get
got
down.
videos of me dancing and shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's a good time no matter what.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about. Like I'll go sit in the middle of nowhere by a campfire, just chill.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I don't
Right.
need to go out to bars. I don't need to do that whole scene every weekend, every night.
Yeah, I
you know
get
what I mean?
that.
I want to get out.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say, what's the relationship status right now?
Oh,
Oh, I mean, listen, I'm just saying because I feel like girls be watching this, so you know what I mean.
yeah.
Let
She's gonna be watching this.
You got two mics. Oh,
Yeah.
so you got a lady.
Yeah, I got someone out there, and what's dope too is like she's into the same lifestyle. Like she rides dirt bikes.
Oh shit!
Damn,
And
that's
she-
sick.
That's
Hey,
kind of hot.
She gets down.
Hell yeah!
bro.
So
That's
you
what's
guys
up.
go in the 2500, fucking 2 bikes in the back and
Oh,
dip
all
out?
day. Yeah,
Oh,
she
hell
got her
yeah.
own, bro. She just bought a brand new taco.
Ooh, all over me.
Nice.
Yeah, dude,
That's
it's
what's up.
fucking nice.
Hell yeah! I was gonna say,
That's
how
like
long,
luxurious and shit. The new taco. for
how long you
sure.
guys been together?
I don't know. It's like one of those weird things, you know. It's like it feels like it's not a relationship because like we're just so cool with each other, but
Yeah.
like it kind of just progressed into that. Like now we kind of know, like all right, like
Yeah.
we're something. But like when we hang out, it's just like we're just hanging out and like, but like we're more than friends.
So
you
it
know?
kind of started as friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I feel like that's the that sounds extremely organic.
Yeah,
Right?
you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
when it just
wasn't-
happens.
It was nothing forced, you know.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we
yeah.
literally were hanging out, like we're all part of the same. Because I mean, like she doesn't actually live like out where I do in
Yeah.
Palmdale, but she comes out on the weekends and like
Yeah.
she has friends that came out, and then we just started hanging out more and more, and
Yeah.
we're all into the same thing. So it's just kind of like
Makes sense.
everything just flowed.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
what's
like,
up, dude.
I can't complain, you know.
Yeah, and like I mean, the dating history prior to that, how was that?
I don't know. It's,
Uh-huh.
it's got its up and downs, you know.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where it's like you kind of have your positives and your negatives where
Yeah.
you learn from.
Is it like not a priority? It's just kind of like
No,
if
honestly,
it comes, yeah.
If it, I've
What's
never
up?
been one to like. I've always been chill, you know. Like I
Yeah.
don't really care. Like when we're single, like when I was always single, like going out and shit. Like I'm never that guy. Like, hey, I'm trying to holler at her. I'm not trying.
Yeah.
to holler. You know what I mean? Like if something comes up to me every once in a while, like all right, cool, you know. Like,
Yeah.
It happens. It
I
happens.
mean, I'm sure it helps that you're like 7 feet tall.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little bit. You know,
6'13".
Shit.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like I've never really like focused on it. It's kind of weird for a guy to say that.
Not
but
really, nah.
I
I
mean,
don't think so.
Yeah, I
I've
don't
never,
think so.
I've never really focused
even,
on
bro.
that personally. So
It
it's
seems like,
like
you focused on like you and like you having fun and you
Yeah,
wanna
exactly.
chasing
Your
what
life.
you want to do. Yeah,
all
yeah.
my hobbies, bro. Like that's what my mom always jokes. Like, you know, I'm ready for a grandkid. I don't want to be, you know,
Dude,
the
that's
old ass
me,
Who
lady.
doesn't,
dude.
though?
I was like,
Which
Mom.
mother doesn't?
But you're young though. How old are you?
I just turned 24, the 4th.
Ah, dude, you're
Yeah,
a fucking
see?
baby,
I
dog.
told you.
Fuck off.
See, this was
Yeah.
hella young.
You're a
What the
fucking
fuck?
child, yo.
I thought you were like 30.
How old are you? How old are you,
I thought
Vic?
he was like around our age.
Yeah,
like
so did I.
How old are you, Vic?
27.
You?
I'm 26. I'll be 27 in
Man,
August.
fuck y'all.
You're like 31 or what?
I'm like 47.
Ah,
He's 35. I see them
yeah,
grades.
those designer bags say 47.
What designer bags?
The ones under your eyes.
Yeah.
I'm playing. That's the homeboy calling me out.
He's gonna choke me out after this.
Through
He
shade.
said, "Get some sleep, fool." Fuck.
For real, take a nap after this.
Stop doing coke, bro.
Nah, that's Victor. I'm just playing. Nah, that's Degen. Nah.
Hey, you guys see this? This is my bucket of shade, and
Shut your mouth. That's hilarious.
everybody gets it.
That was cool, man. That was a good episode. I had a good time, bro. And we ran out of beers. Goddamn.
No, it definitely makes sense. If you guys want to, he definitely brought a different taste to the fucking
Right?
podcast.
Yeah.
And for me,
I'm sure there's
for me,
miles
as
of-
someone that's never done it, I'm definitely intrigued. Like I would love to go to the desert. I've been to 29 Palms. I've been
I
to
raced there.
I've been to Joshua Tree where
I off-roaded both of
where
them.
events where it's like it was shitty. I went there with the Marine Corps and it was fucking whack.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
different
And now
environment.
and imagine being there where, holy shit, I can drink beer. Holy shit, people are racing.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, there's fucking Jeeps fucking flipping. Huh. I'm in.
Right,
this
right,
is fucking
right.
dope. I don't
Yeah.
mind being in the fucking desert.
Right, right.
It's just I never got an opportunity to actually enjoy the desert like y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah.
And how it sounds is that's fucking dope, bro.
Yeah.
Like those 4 wheels,
It's like
2
a,
wheels.
it's like a party in nature, bro. Like
Yeah,
when we
yeah,
go,
for
it's like
real.
a party in
For
nature.
Which
real.
I feel like
About-
even the consumer is gonna get an adrenaline rush just
Yeah.
from watching.
Yeah.
Right. No,
Because
for
you're
sure.
looking
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh shit, is that shit gonna flip? Is it gonna flip? Is it gonna flip?
Yeah, yeah,
Like for you as a consumer, it's gonna be like.
yeah, exactly.
At least that's how I feel. Like I said,
Right.
I really can't speak too
Well,
much. on
dude,
it,
we were
'cause I never
fucking
been
getting
to it.
hype watching King of the Hammers and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
YouTube, we were just like, fuck.
We weren't,
Yeah,
even,
we
we weren't
were.
even there, bro. We were just like, oh.
So imagine
Yeah,
being there
yeah.
in person at fucking
Yeah,
you
it's gonna
know,
be crazy.
at 02 dark in the morning, and it's just like fucking cars are fucking
He's
flipping.
a military and shit. Yeah.
Sorry guys, fucking cool.
I was
outside.
telling Degen, like, I like going to the bar and shit, but honestly, like, if we have an opportunity to go camping and, like, go out and do that shit, I'd rather do that, honestly.
I just
I
feel
think-
I feel it makes it more personable.
Yeah, I think the last trip put a really good impression on you. You know what I mean?
It
Like,
did, but, and I think a lot of it had to do with the group we were with.
Yeah, that's a big part.
Yeah.
Dude, I
It's your
didn't.
surroundings, because I mean, don't get me wrong, we've had some bad trips where
Yeah.
it's like, all right, like, hey, we know those motherfuckers aren't coming with us again. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, you got friends of friends that start coming, and like things just kind of don't click.
Yeah.
So, like,
Like,
that's
it doesn't
what,
mesh.
yeah, exactly. That's what I like about my group. My
Yeah.
group that we got going on, like we've been a tight clique for a minute now.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
Like we're like I'm not gonna invite anybody, but obviously you know you guys are chill as fuck. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
I know you guys are gonna come out and just click, and like
Yeah.
everyone's gonna get on. Like they're gonna treat you like if you've known them as long as they've known me.
Right.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
They're not
yeah.
gonna be like, all right, who are these guys? You know, like
Right,
it don't
yeah.
work like that.
Yeah, yeah, because like I remember like I was like into it. Okay, so like my first somewhat experience of like camping was like when I went to Coachella. That's the only time I ever camped ever for the first time in my life, and like I thought it was so fucking sick. Like it was a fucking terrible experience, but like the whole camping shit was fun. Like
Yeah.
it was bad and then it went good. But it was a weird the whole story, but like I was after that I was always down. Like I wanted to do some shit like that, and then I think I kind of did. And then we went to Ocotillo, and that was a different vibe.
That was weird.
Yeah, see, I mean, and that
That
was
was
the
weird
thing,
for me.
and like, and I think I'm not trying to talk shit on the group we went with. I just think it's just not my vibe or our
We
vibe.
had like different priorities. For sure.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah,
like
like
certain people had this priority, and for me, when I go out to the desert, I want to go off road during the night. I want to
yeah,
have fun,
do
you
some
know what I
crazy
mean?
shit. Yeah, stay up late, go explore and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
and we
And
did-
it's not like I'm fucking like dipping and shit.
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
Like I'm going slow. Like we're just like going
enjoying
through it,
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the thing because like when it's like, and I think people were preventing Victor from going. You know, like nah, you're too fucked up. Like that, like dog, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Like why don't we want to go? Like let's go. And then everybody said they wanted to go off roading at night, and then everybody at the end was just like literally loaded, and we're like, oh, now we're too fucked up. It's like, bro, that's why we came
Yeah.
here. You know what I mean? And
But
so
And then
I just feel it's different when you got other substances in mix.
and yeah, I mean, and that's why, and that's why
Because-
Victor said.
I-
That's why
Because
Victor
people
said
are gonna-
everybody got
because
different
people-
priorities.
Yes, because
Yeah.
people are gonna try,
Yeah.
change their judgment.
Yeah.
Because the way I'm looking at it, in their defense, is playing devil advocate. It's just you got a big vehicle, you got a big fucking a lot of metal, and then you got XYZ that's involved in the mix.
Right. Yeah.
Like I said, we don't need to say what it is, but whatever.
Yeah.
Something's in the mix. So me being involved in,
That's the culture, though, right
I'm
there.
in-
What you're explaining right now is the culture, and then you go
some-
off roading.
But some
You know
people
what I'm
don't
saying?
understand the culture.
I-
So when
right,
it gets
right.
to that point,
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah, right.
It's a fine
I also
line.
think.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
It's a fine line for sure.
I also think it's just people didn't know like I had been like MIA for a while and like not like enjoying myself.
Yeah, you
know
weren't
what I mean?
stable, right? I see what you're saying.
Right, and then not that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying like I wasn't as like it was me like reintroducing myself to the group.
Oh,
kind of,
okay,
you know what I mean?
right,
'Cause I
right.
had barely
That
started
makes
kicking
sense.
it again.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And then like I had just been like I was just like acting like a goof because I was just like having fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that was
You're
like
just doing
first-
you.
Right, right.
And then like I don't think people have seen me have that much fun or smile as much. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah,
you had
they're
to-
not used to it, right?
Yeah, and then like I was just like what the fuck? Like I'm cool. Like I've been like
I'm fine, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
and,
And there was a lot of misunderstandings that weekend
That
and
night,
shit like
yeah,
that.
for
Yeah, and then
sure.
so when we went to what is it,
Lido Creek?
Lido Creek, yeah, that shit was fun. That shit, I didn't even. And when we went to Ocotillo, I drove, and then when we went to Lido Creek, I just went with him, and I still had a fucking blast. You know what I'm saying?
Passenger, and he was
Yeah,
just
exactly.
like, bro,
Yeah.
it's so much fun.
Yeah, and then we were just with like another couple in their taco, and like it was fun, dude. Like we had a good
They
time.
were
Like.
cool.
No, Lido Creek
We had-
is fucking dope.
And like I was like, yo, this is what I've been expecting, like how I wanted it to be. You know
Yeah,
what
it
I
was
mean?
really good
So,
vibes that day. Really fucking good.
Yeah, it
That'll
was.
set an impression too for you. So like you wanna experience that more.
I
Yeah,
really, I
exactly.
really like that trip for you. I really like that trip.
No, same, dude. I liked it for you too. I know you fucking you're proud of that
I'm
expert
hyped.
hill you
I'm
bombed.
hyped
I
as
know
fuck.
you are.
I didn't even wait for
motherfucker.
the good video to post.
You didn't even wait for the vlog. You're like, give me that shit. I'm posting that right now.
yeah.
I was like, head home. I was like, fuck, I should have airdropped it. Just sending me it right now.
That's what's up, though. But I mean, and at least we know now, and it's like I'm just trying to have a good time, and I'm trying to have an outlet. You know what I mean? Like a healthy one. So.
Exactly.
So I'm with the shits, you know what I mean? We'll hit you up. We'll hit it up. We'll get it
most
popping.
definitely.
That shit should be fun. You know what I mean?
Where do you
Get-
live? Where do
we'll
you
get these
live?
city boys dirty.
Palmdale.
Palmdale.
Shout out Afro Man 661.
Ooh.
There you go.
We gotta make a trip
Put
up
us on the
there.
map.
and then
Yeah.
have-
I was
Go
gonna
to the
clean my
crib
room.
anytime.
I'm down.
So like
We're about to rent a fucking razor and take it up there.
Yeah,
No,
we'll
straight
drive
up.
it up there.
We got plenty of options.
Oh,
Ooh.
alright.
Come out, experience it,
Just
get a
come
feel
out.
for it, and then we'll go from there.
As long as you let me
Sounds
ride
good.
bitch on your fucking 2-wheel.
Deegan said, I. Deegan said, you could ride in the front and I'll just drive it from the
I'll
back.
teach you.
Oh my god.
You can sit on the handlebars.
This is my first time.
Have you ever-
I'm so nervous.
Have you ever ridden
Deacon.
Have you ever
serious question. Have you ever ridden a bike before?
I have. I used to have a CBR 1000 back in
Okay,
North
so-
Carolina.
So you know you know how to
Yeah.
ride a bike, but
I
He's just being a schmuck right now.
I just been a
dirt
schmuck.
and street, that's a whole nother
Yeah,
lifestyle.
I had a
Oh,
Honda.
because he was. Oh, that's a
That's
street
a
bike.
street bike.
Oh,
So
okay.
you go on the
okay,
I
okay.
had I had a crotch rocket, so I had a
It's
I
different.
had a CBR 1000 back in North Carolina.
Got it.
That's
Yeah.
different. You hit some sand, you're sliding down, bro.
Oh no shit, bro, dude! I done a wheelie where I came down and I fucking got the wobbles. Where like, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna leave my bike. I'm gonna die.
But you're still here.
No, I'm saying dirt bikes is different.
Yeah, dirt bike's completely different. Like I said, I will never try to. Like that's what I said. Even in this podcast, I said it till the end. Like I'm not gonna try to fucking up talk
Right,
you. Like
yeah. Oh, no.
cause street bike is completely different than dirt.
Right.
It's
Yeah, I know.
Rob rode,
at the end
Rob
of
rode a dirt bike and shit.
Dude, okay, so look, I mean, I've ridden dirt bikes before, and then, but at this particular time, it was in that video, the New Year's video.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I look
remember-
really small on that bike though. And that was
You should just start off with that size.
yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I'm gonna kill myself. You know? Or get a pit bike.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's get pit bikes.
I think I'm down for that. We're gonna just be.
Pit bikes, bro. Pit bikes is big right now.
Yeah, I mean,
110s.
we're about to buy one for fucking 4,000 and shit.
That ain't shit.
They're
bro.
like hell expensive, aren't they?
4,000 ain't shit.
I know, 4,000 ain't
No.
shit, but
Like,
I feel like they
No,
can.
it ain't.
get-
But for a pit bike, like right now with the market, like the fucking 110 scene right now is fucking ridiculous.
So what
Oh,
is
really?
that? So what is pit bike? What is 110?
110. It sounds like a big number, but it's just a small bike, automatic, no clutch, just 3 gears.
Oh
You know?
shit!
So,
That's
yeah,
it?
Like me, like riding a 110 looks goofy as fuck because I'm a fucking giraffe
Really
on
tall,
a little
yeah.
ass bike. But I still get down on the fucking little pit bike.
I believe it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I
And
seen
so,
you.
like,
I think
yeah,
I
we
seen
have,
you.
Yeah, we have events like
Yeah.
the pictures I have and shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
we have tracks, like full blown tracks, in, like
Dope.
homies' backyards.
Right. Oh,
and
fuck.
we've hosted like
Ooh,
big
we getting
events.
pit bikes. We getting pit bikes.
Yeah,
We
we
getting
is.
pit bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
We're visiting this guy every month.
Seriously, like we hold my homies out in Palmdale. We host like COVID events.
Yeah.
And like we've had like big events, like a bunch of sponsors.
Yeah.
And shit. We have like legit like brackets, racing.
Damn.
Like in our
doing it,
hometown.
yeah.
That's like it's what's dope.
They gotta earn points and stuff.
Me and you are gonna look like elephants on like a little bike and shit.
You look like a fucking
Nah, it is.
Magilla gorilla.
Everything out there.
Yeah.
It's just nothing but good times.
That shit sounds fun as fuck. We'll
Yeah,
get
it
it
does.
going. We'll get it going. Well, thank you, Degen, for coming. I really appreciate it.
thank you for having me out.
for my two.
I'm substituting.
I don't want to make it derogatory, but my two sub co-hosts, appreciate you guys for getting here. Degen, thanks for making the drive as well, dude. I know
Hell
that's a
yeah.
far fucking drive,
Yeah,
dude.
this feels fucking
But
a mission.
we had to make an episode for one of the first fans of the podcast. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying?
Always day one.
Thank you, bro. Want to shout out to our sponsor, Phoenix Freshest. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Hey, guys.
Phoenix
Cheers.
Freshest.
Cheers.
Also, our new second sponsor, Emperor. Shout out. If you guys made it this far, I really appreciate it. Can you guys please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends? We'd all really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Oh, yeah. That was sick. That was a good one.